Hey, hey. Hi, kids. How are we all tonight? I'm late, but I'm always late. So what's the difference? The main thing is I'm actually here. Not only am I here, I'm actually live from the Gold Coast. How exciting. What's happening? Hey, Kelly. How you going? We're running live from the Gold Coast tonight, which is going to be so much fun. There's so much awesomeness on tonight's show. I'm bursting at the seams, probably because I just had dinner and I feel fat, but hey, that's another story. Welcome everybody. Hi Liz, how you going? Don't forget to like and share, everybody. Let people know that you're on. I have got so many cool things tonight. I have got so many incredible new cards to share with you, courtesy of the Incredible Animal Dreaming team. And I will be reviewing them over the next few weeks. Hi, Ginge. How you going? Look, I must have known you was going to come on because my colors is orange. How amazing is that? I love you. Hi, Sarah. How you going? Cheryl, how you going? Who else have we got coming in? Katie. Hi, Katie, Haley, Sarah, Ginge, Barbara, Liz, Kelly. How is everyone? I've got some giveaways on tonight's show as well, donated by the Incredible Animal Dreaming. Hi, Beatrix. How you going? How did you survive the incredible weekend that we had? Beatrix was at the event that we were at this week. So I actually got to meet her, which is really, really cool. Francis, we were just actually talking about you at dinner, so that's really cool. Yeah, it's all groovy. Hi, Loretta. How are you going? Everyone's good? So I can't wait. Oh, I got to reach over here. Wow, my assistant only emptied out half the bag. Wait a minute. I have to show you the incredible cards, okay? I'm a little bit excited because there's so many brand new cards out at the moment from Animal Dreaming. It's always good, Francis, always good. So tonight on tonight's show, I'm going to be giving away this incredible book set by Tracy Jewell. Oh, here we go. These books are amazing and really inspirational. I have to admit, though, I haven't read them yet, but they are pretty awesome because I've spoken to people that have read them. Hello, my darling. I love you. So, yeah, don't mess with the goddess. Don't mess with the Traub. But anyway, don't mess with the goddess. And the other one is This Goddess Means Business. Okay. And these are really, really informative little books, little pocket rockets, I think they are. So I have 2 sets of these to give away on tonight's show. I haven't figured out yet how I'm going to give them away. And I also have to add on to this too that I haven't forgotten about the Mother's Day giveaway. I just haven't had a chance to draw anything out of the bucket. So don't feel as if you've missed it and it hasn't been announced because I just haven't got around to it yet. We will draw that competition hopefully in the next week. And then, yeah, we'll give away the prizes as promised. Okay, so don't stress out. But tonight we're going to be giving away these amazing books that have been gracefully donated to us from Animal Dreaming Publishing. So we have 2 sets of those to give away. And I'm just looking in the goodie bag at the moment. So yeah, there's 2 of them. 2 of these. How cool are they? Look. Woohoo. Okay. And what else have I got in my goodie bag? Oh, I don't know where this came from, but hey, it's Dilmah. Does anybody want a free tea bag? I'm happy to send you this free tea bag. It's it's English breakfast tea, my favorite. Okay, I'm only joking, guys. You can have the tea bag if you want it. What else have I got here? What's these? Oh, hi Haley. I don't know how these got in. I just want to show you some of Nick's cards because they're in this bag, so I may as well show it to you. Hi Sam. Hi Haley. Hi Sharon. Oh, you want the tea bag? Oh, I've got a bag full of lollies. I'll save them for my bug at home. All right, so what else have I got to be given? These are Nick's cards. Love these. Nick vibes or Nick bibbies. Remember these? So if you want these are so beautiful. What are they called? Animal. Hello, my boy. What's Nick's cards called? Enchanted Soul Oracle. Wait, I have to show you something. Wait, I got to turn this around. Look who's in my room. Hi, Geordie. JJ. I might drag her ass in shortly. We'll see what happens. Okay, so these are Nick's cards. Raven and Leopard and Zebra. And what's this one? Enchanted Soul Affirmation card. Sharon Bucks Williams. Okay, I feel like this card's for you. And it's called Achievements. Okay, Achievements. And it says, I look back not to dwell on the past, but to see how far I've come. I applaud all that I have achieved. Okay, that one, I think that's you. So yeah, smash that one out. Yes, Gillard, I am in Queensland at the minute. So yeah, that's really cool. Oh my God, I've got old lady hips at the minute. What else have I got here? I got some of the best Oracle cards. Okay, I have to do these ones. So these are hot off the press, like absolutely hot off the press. Geordie said she knows her. Well, she's special, isn't she? I don't know her. I might know her. But these are beautiful. Look, Inner Soul Guidance by Leanne Winston and Deb Gilmore. Let's open them. Hi, Rob the Reader. She's going to kill me for using my teeth, but I don't have anything else to open them up with. So I got on the plane and my bag was 10 kilos. And after being with the animal dreaming mob for 3 days, it's probably now 30 kilos. So these, I saw these and I just had to have them. So I just took them. May the universal light be with you, guide you and protect you. That's on the inside of the box. Okay, so here we go. Inner Soul Guidance Oracle. Okay, and that's the front of the box. It's all foiled. It's so it smells nice, and it's black, which is very spiffy. Okay, but wait till you see these cards, guys. Like seriously, wait till you see these cards because you're gonna pee yourselves. My hip hurts. Okay, so I'm gonna save the card. Hi, Nick. Yeah, I have to bring it from the bed because there's no table. Okay, so I'm going to show you the cards last. This is the guidebook. There you go. This is the guidebook. It's pretty, isn't it? This is the back of the guidebook. The heart there. And this is the inside of the... Are you seriously? Oh my God. You're watching me from your side of the room.
I'm adding things because I know Leanne, so she'd be...
You're a weirdo. So, are you ready for these? These are amazing, amazing. And I have a feeling they're not going to be mine very, very soon because I have a feeling they're going to get pinched as soon as I get off the plane. But anyway, stag. Look at them. They're all foiled. Okay. This one's for you, my love. Heart. Okay. Oh, fuck my leg. Tree. So they're all foiled. They are, I think these are my favorite deck. I love black anyway. Look, feathers. And they've all got little hearts at the top, see? I can give them just to you. Aye, Captain. Look at these. Dolphin. I'm going to show you the whole deck because I just love these cards. They're incredible. I saw them today and I'm just like, oh my goodness. Look at this one. broom. It's hard to get there we go, broom. I have to try and get it so it's not actually coming up. Moon. Aren't they amazing? I know. And Trudy from Animal Dreaming was actually telling me how difficult they were to actually print, and just how special they are, because every card has a foil in a different place. And so yeah, and they're just so yummy. That sounded so gay, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Infinity. Look at that. Butterfly. So these cards, guys, would be great for kids as well. Unless I find something, you know, full of profanities in here. This is be a beautiful deck for kids as well. So the crown one says, draw on your inner power and a change of luck comes your way. Reap the rewards. So they're kind of like a little affirmation card sort of thing as well. But look how pretty they are. You know, if you've got anybody that has a birthday and you don't know what to get them, these cards are just amazing. Like, I wish they were mine because I love them that much. Look at that. The sunflower that says, enrich your life with joy, happiness, and longevity. I think I said that right. Look at the boat. The boat's got like hearts. See? Look at that. These are amazing. Everything's got love hearts on it. Doors. Keys. I know you all want these, right? I'm going to put up the link in a minute so that you can get them. Hand. I don't know where the heart is on that one. It's a baby's hand. What? I've got it. No, it's here. Wait a minute. I'll put the link up here.
Oh, you got it.
Somewhere. There we go. To order these cards, animaldreamingpublishing.com. And it's, hang on, can I get that link? Let me see. Whoops. Wait a moment. Just hang on. Wait a minute. Oh, how do I add a comment? Comments. Wait a minute. I'm technically retarded at the minute. I think that's all I have to do. There you go. There's the link there. You can jump on that link and you can order these cards. I don't know what that is. A path. Looks like a big nut. Did it go up? It says there's an error. Did that link go up?
Yeah.
Error. Bollocks. It's lying to me. I tell you, it's telling me shit. Mountain. Mountain. Oh, footsteps. Look at this. Rainbow footsteps. And you know what? This ass is really cool too. This card is awesome for anybody that's like gay friendly. Like me, I'm gay friendly. You know, here's somebody, you know, great present for any you know, gay people that are getting married or anything like that. Great little card deck or oracle deck to give them, or a birthday present for any of your queer friends. Look at that. Rainbow love, everyone. A unicorn. So anyway, I could sit here all day and go through every single one of them. But just, you know, they're just beautiful. So shall we do a reading? Let's rip these out and do some readings with them. Give them a test run. Now, they are big cards, so they're not small cards. They are quite large. They're matte, but they've got like a really nice what do you call that? Laminate over the top. But they're really nice. And there's, yeah, let's have a go. Okay, so I'm going to go here. And hi, Bev. How you going? I'm really drawn to you at the moment. So I'm going to pull you a card from these incredible new books new cards that I just got today. And don't all jump on and go, can I have a reading? Because you know what's going to happen. I'm going to say if I'm drawn to you. Okay, so that's how it works. But we all know that, don't we? Yeah, we do. Don't forget to like and share. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to tell you about our Boo for Boobs that's coming up as well. If you go onto my website, my Facebook page, you'll see that I've got a couple of fundraisers that are coming up. One is a breast cancer fundraiser. I would love to see some of you there supporting that fundraiser. It is a breast cancer fundraiser and it is a live platform show as well. So I will be on the stage and they will be live readings. So jump onto my Facebook page and check out the events and you'll be able to book in through there. It is through Eventbrite as well. So you can just buy your tickets and it's going to be an incredible night. And if you do come, guys, wear something pink. Okay, wear something pink to support breast cancer. So that's going to be really cool. We also have our paranormal investigation coming up in July at Nanagoon, and that's going to be so cool. I can't wait for that. So book your tickets for that one as well. And what else have I got going on? Next week, oh my goodness, I cannot wait till next week. I'm actually in Mackay, so I have 3 days at home, and then we're on the plane and we're heading up to Mackay. I will be doing a lecture on the Friday evening. I'll be doing private readings as well on the Friday morning, so sort of like mid-afternoon. And then Saturday, we'll have the live platform show. So I can't wait to catch up with everybody that's up at Mackay. That's going to be so exciting as well. So I think that's it. What else? I'm going to pull this card for now, and then we'll have a bit more of a banter later. Okay, so let's just see what we've got here. Bev, okay, let's see, Bev. So these are shuffling really nicely. Even that they are larger in my hands. I mean, I've got small hands anyway, but you know what they say, right? Size doesn't matter. But anyway, anyway, oh my God, I'm gonna get kicked for that. But anywho, Geordie's just fell off the bed.
I fell on the bed.
And so yeah, it doesn't matter, and I'm not dropping them. So okay, this one's Bev is telling you that you're a witch. Not really, okay, but it is the broom. Clear out clutter, make way to receive your blessings. Okay, so now I don't know if Andrea is on here tonight, but Andrea that owns Shambhala in Berry has this ritual, right? And every morning she gets out her witch's broom and she sweeps out the front of the shop and she sweeps down the center of the shop. And it's to sweep out all that negative energy and to get rid of it. And this is what this card is actually telling you, is to sweep it out, get rid of it. Okay. Clear out the clutter. And you've got to understand that clutter has or comes with stagnant energy, right? And when thing is stagnant, and this could be anything from water to dust piles to piles of magazines that have been sitting there forever and a day, books that sit there, general shit that's just left everywhere. Okay, it actually creates negative energy, believe it or not. And I know it from being a paranormal investigator too, that there's a lot of paranormal activity in hoarders places, because spirit has this it's almost like a nice little nesting ground for spirit. They love that sort of stuff. But if you clear it out and cleanse it and wash your windows and all of that sort of stuff, wash your curtains and do a spring clean, basically, it freshens up that energy. And this is basically what we're talking about with this card. So Bev, basically clear it out, move that energy, get it moving, move it forward again, and you'll start to see the benefits of that flow returning in your life. So I hope that makes sense for you. I know it does, and I'm going to leave you with that one. How very cool. Love these. Okay, so this weekend, Geordie and I and a few other people have actually been attending the incredible 3-day writers retreat run by Animal Dreaming Publishing. And it has been a boomer of an event, like a boomer of an event. I'm so tired. I can't even see straight, but then I couldn't see straight to begin with. But yeah, it has been an overwhelming weekend. We're all absolutely exhausted and brain fried. And the amount of information that we learn about the publishing industry, about how it works, about what to expect, has been absolutely incredible. So I'm going to give it a plug, guys. You know, if anybody wants to, know anything about publishing or self-publishing, then please contact Animal Dreaming Publishing, make an appointment to see them, make an appointment to speak with them about your submissions. They're very, very generous in the way that, that they approach people. They're very supportive and pre and post care as well. So they don't just, take your money and dump you on your ass. They actually work with you to move your products and help put you out there. And, there's just so many opportunities that they put forward. Like tonight, they've given us these books to actually give away. So for those of you that have just joined us, we have 2 sets of these books to give away tonight. There we go. Don't mess with the goddess. 2 sets of those that I'm going to be giving away tonight. Oh, I've got to move my leg, it's sore. I'm totally having a brain fart right now. But anyway, moving along. What was I talking about? Animal Dreaming. Yeah. So really cool stuff. They have some amazing new cards. These just arrived literally the other day. I haven't even opened these up. Look at these. Look. How cool is that? I'll crack those open in a minute. And I've got these ones. And what else did I get hold of? Shaman Path, Stephen Farmer. For the lads that are watching, or the girls that feel a bit more shamanic. What are these ones? Timothy Nielsen, Beyond the Illusion Oracle cards. So we'll crack all these open shortly, and we'll go through them one by one. But we'll have a look. It's just been a really big weekend, and I just want to say so much thanks and gratitude to Animal Dreaming, Scott and Trudy. But you know what? It's so nice when I actually get to catch up with some of my friends that are in the business that I normally don't get a chance to catch up with. So Scott is my spirit brother, and it was so nice to catch up with him and Trudy. Tonya Reeves, the what have we got to call her now? The Australian's cowgirl medium. Yep. I had to change it in my head because it was branded under something else, but someone complained as usual, so she had to rebrand. But anyway, I'll just call her Ginger the Redhead with the cowboy hat. But yeah, she's amazing too. She's got some incredible work coming out as well. And I have to tell you who totally blew my mind today, Maria Alida. What an incredible inspiration. I love that chick. Like, love, love, love. I've known her for years and years and years. And I don't know how she does it, but she's the incredible shrinking woman. She looks fantastic. She might tell you she doesn't feel fantastic, but like I always get told at the table every night, there's room for improvement, right? So I just want to send out some big love to Maria and her hubby, David. Both of them haven't been well of late, and I just want to send out some healing love. So if anybody's got healing hands or healing hearts, please put it out there for the pair of them. They are incredible human beings. But yeah, it was so nice to actually catch up with her, and she's such a spunk. Love her to bits. Who else did we see today? Geordie's had a brain fart. It's contagious. Anyway, heaps of people. Now, Sydney, those of you that are in New South Wales, Sydney, my body, blah, 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 blah. I'll get it out in a minute. Sydney Mind Body Spirit is on this coming weekend. Okay, Sydney Mind Body Spirit is coming out this weekend. It's coming out of the closet this weekend. Geordie's going to be there in the reading room, so if anybody wants a reading from Geordie, get your butts down to MBS. And who else? What else? Melbourne Mind Body Spirit is around the 14th of June. The Queen's birthday weekend. Okay, so I'll be floating around there that weekend. I have no idea what I'll be doing, but I'll be floating around. And yeah, I'm not sure if Scott and Trudy are going to be down from Animal Dreaming Publishing, but there will be. Nick's going to be down there, and Linda's going to be down there, and Sandy's going to be down there. Ruthie's probably going to be flying around as well. So the crew from Animal Dreaming Publishing will be down there. and that's going to be cool. So I can't wait. Another book that I picked up today was Another Beautiful Friend, Paul. His book here, this is really cool. I haven't had the chance to read it yet because obviously I just got it. But this is talking about two main streams of human consciousness. Such an incredible brain this guy has, like total super freak. This is a must read. I can't tell you much more information about it because I just got it, but it's got a really cool cover. I like the energy of it and I love him, so I know it's going to be a good read. So we got that one. And Anthea Wynne, another friend of mine, The Soul on the Ceiling as well. So I'm going to give these a bit of a browse, and we'll see how these ones pan up. But we got those as well. Now, this book here is something that's absolutely incredible, okay? This is is it a collaboration? Is that right? A collaboration of 5 incredible authoresses, if that makes sense. And stories to inspire your awakening soul. I grabbed this off Tony, so there it is, my signed edition copy. And it's just everybody's written their own stories in this, and it's a nice little book. I always get really overwhelmed with big books. Like if I see a massive chunky book, I'm gonna go, I can't get through that, and I'm gonna put my headphones on and I'm gonna listen to it and probably fall asleep at night time. But something like this over a couple of days, I'm happy to read it. So this is just out on the store market now, I think. Yep. See, I don't know what's pre-released and what's not released, but this is either coming or it's already there. It's already out. Geordie says it's already out. Couple months. And you can get your copy of this from the link that I put up before. Okay, so you can click on that and buy your copy of The Ancients. What else have we got? I feel like I've been to the show. Did I show you that? Stephen Farmer's book, Spirit Animals. A compilation of short stories and articles. Not quite sure what it's about, but something. Imagination, The Hawk and the Snake. Oh, okay. So this is basically stories about totems, but more on a folklore kind of level. So it talks about I guess how the raven became black and stuff like that, but not necessarily that particular message, but something similar, I would imagine. I haven't had a look at it, guys, but I have that on my desk as well, which is nice little book as well. These are great for planes and stuff like that because they're really little and you can just shove them in your bag and they don't take up 30 kilos like I have to now go back to Melbourne with. Such a hard thing. Anyway, I think I've waffled enough. I can hear my missus yelling at me to shut up and move a card. So I'm doing it. Okay, I'm doing it. All right. Oh, I got small hands. How has everybody been? Is anybody new for the first time? I know it's a little bit later. Hi, Kirsty. Hi, Beck. All right, let me see where I'm going to go. I'm already over my weight restriction by about 30 kilos. I panic when I walk into a bookstore or library as I get quite overwhelmed. Hi, Ding Dong Dai. What are you doing? I spent the weekend with one of my students too. Oh my God, Elizabeth. Love her, love her. Di, you're going to love her. She's so amazing. Kim Fleming, your missus sounds like mine. I don't know. She's awesome. Hi, Butterfly Lisa. Okay, Di, you've got to get these cards. They're amazing. They're beautiful, and I love them. Who do I want to reach for? Spirit. Babs. Do you know, Babs?
I'm messaging her. It's okay.
I already do. Your lucky bum is here, is there. What? You've got these. Has she got these cards? Have you got these cards? Yeah, JJ. Oh, shit. I just threw them. JJ's here. She's on the other bed. Southern Illinois. Thank you. I is here. Shit. Okay. I need to ground now because I'm just throwing them everywhere. All right. So here we go, Babs. Oh, yours is an infinity card. Okay. Oh, you already love her. Yeah, me too. The never-ending circle of life. We learn and move forward on our journey. Okay, the never-ending circle of life. We learn and move forward on our journey. This is a really beautiful card. Okay, this is a really beautiful card. And as I pulled this one, Babs, I'm really reminded of the whole philosophy that you know, nothing ever stays the same. You know, if you're feeling shitty, if you're feeling sick, you know, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling sad, if you're feeling happy, nothing ever stays the same. Everything is fluid and everything is emotion, but it will always come back around again. So if you're feeling like absolute rubbish, just wait a minute because the pendulum will swing the other way. But you have to have a look at what am I learning in that moment and hold the space. Like look around you. What am I learning in this moment? What is this really about? Don't take it so personally because life lessons aren't to be taken personal by our ego. Life lessons are a soul lesson and how we can then utilize that lesson to step forward and move forward. And the infinity card is just showing you that everything's interconnected. You know, our energy is interconnected. Love is interconnected. Consciousness is interconnected. We're all a part of a bigger picture. And I think the main thing here is that we learn and then we move forward. But we're ever evolving within this boundless infinity of infinity and beyond. Sorry, all I could see was a Woody then. Woody and what's his name? What's the name of that dude? The green dude? Buzz Lightyear. Infinity and beyond. Yeah, I just heard him in my head. Infinity and beyond. So you know, that's what I'm getting from this card, that even though, you know, it's constantly moving, energy is constantly moving, particles are constantly moving, you know, gypsies are constantly moving, everybody's moving. So this is your card, and I think this is really relevant for you, Babs. What are you laughing at? I think I gotta show you Geordie. I cracked her up.
No, Nick did. Hi, Nick. Look at one of the posts from me.
At least she's not in her pajamas. They're real sexy. She's got sexy pajamas. They got French bulldogs on them. I promise that she keeps telling me it's the bulldogs on her legs that's snoring, but I reckon it's her. We all know French bulldogs snore, but hey, she's blaming her on pajamas. Hi, Caitlin. How you going? All right, so let's have a look at some other cards. So these are these ones. Where's the bottom bit? So guys, these are just absolutely gorgeous.
I linked Leanne into and told her that we reviewed them.
Right, she's probably gonna hate me later. How do I get these out? Wait a minute. I can hear my mother saying, those $3,500 teeth. They work really well on plastic. Right. Robin Ridley, Soul Expression Oracle cards illustrated by, I thought that said Belinda Landslide, but it's Lansdell. Belinda Lansdell. It's apparently her child. Shit, you're a little dictionary.
Well,
Wait a minute. There's no message on the inside of this one. A little guidebook. Little guidebook. Okay. Oh, here they are. Oh, look pretty on the back. I'm going to shout out to Nina if she's watching. I hope you're feeling better and I love you. Can't get these out. Oh, they're childproof. Did you use the link that was up there, Babs? Okay, so these are a little bit smaller. They're shiny. So they're not matte, they're glossy, these ones, like really kind of glossy. And this is the sort of artwork that you're going to be dealing with. Aye, Captain. What's this one? Amelia, reflection, mirror, and clarity. There you go. You looked at these in the shop. This is a cool one. What's this one? Takita, dancer, ceremony, and celebration. She's pretty in green. Grounding, rooted, and supported. So these are like little message cards. They're really cool. Anastasia. What's this one? Anthea. Are these goddesses or something? Where's the thing? Soul expression oracle cards. All right. Whoa, okay. Very different type of artwork, but kind of cool. Anyway, these are gorgeous as well. Really bright colors, really bold colors. And they feel really cool. Let's do a reading with these. They're kind of goddessy. They feel really goddessy. That's how these cards feel. I don't know if that's the intent because I haven't read the guidebook, but you know, like normally I would have a minute to actually look at what I'm going to be using on the show. But because I've literally just grabbed and ran, I'm not really versed in what I'm actually got, but I'm so excited. Just had to show them all to you. So let me see if there's a write-up on the back. Embrace the feminine and uncover the unfolding mystery that's you. The Soul Expression Oracle card reflects you through the mirroring of their wisdom. You are offered the opportunity to honor and nurture each and every aspect of yourself. Each insight and spark of wisdom revealed will assist you in reawakening who you truly are. You'll feel deeper peace and expansion, moving into the right relationship within yourself and recognize your ultimate potential. So there you go. Hi, Julie. I have so many cards. Do I ever double up? Yes, I do. Quite often, actually, I double up. I'm just reading Babs's message. Yes, I do double up. Especially if I'm reviewing the cards. I get, you know, I'm happy to you know, have more than one deck. So yeah, I do have multiple decks of many cards, and I usually have one deck to read with, and I'll put one deck aside as an investment because these days, believe it or not, there's a lot of money in cardmancy. And so a lot of people, like a lot of old tarots are now collectibles. Out of print card decks are collectibles. And so I just see it as an investment. And, you know, when I'm old and poor, well, I'm old anyway, but, you know, when I need the money at some stage or I pass it down, then there's money that's sitting on the shelf. So, yeah, I do. So there you go, Babs. Bev, let's have a look. I have to be careful. If I've read for you twice, just tell me because I have no idea tonight. all over the shop. A little bit scattered from the big weekend. And, you know, spending time with Scott and Maria. Let's say nobody survives that unscathed. Nobody survives them unscathed. Nobody. Hi, Sarah. How are you going? Okay, Bev. I'm shuffling for you, Bev. If you've just joined me, just explaining, oh, see that? Just explaining how it works. So I will read to where I'm drawn to. I can see your messages there, but at the moment I'm reading with cards. So, you know, let's just see where things go. We've got 25 on now. Let's push it, guys. Share and care. Sharing's caring. Let's see if we can push it up to 50. I dare you. Did I already give you one? I thought I did, Bev. Obviously, there needs to be another one, so I'm going to do it anyway because Spirit says. Ashun, beauty, vulnerability, and rawness, okay? Beauty, vulnerability, and rawness. Be true to yourself, okay? It reminds me of when Scott taught me to make medicine drums. And I'll tell you this little story. I made my very first medicine drum with him. And everybody was making their drum, and they were putting the hide of the drum, the smooth side out. But I'm a Gemini, and I have to be different, right? So I decided that I'm going to put the inside of the skin on the outside. So basically, what would have been on the inside of their animal on the outside. Well, I may as well have just stuck the goddamn tower card on the bloody drum because shit hit the fan. Like, no idea, shit hit the fan. So basically, when you're making a medicine drum, you're beating. It matters what side you're beating. So if you're beating on the outside skin, which would have had hair on it and, you know, people pat that side, then you're doing an internal healing, okay, because you're beating for it to go internal. But if you do what I did and you stick the inside of the hide on the outside, you're basically pulling out your guts and shoving it on your head. Now, you know what? You can imagine what happened to me over the next 4 weeks. Tower card. Everything went to hell. Everything went to shit. Friends that I'd had for like 15 years hated my guts. It was, yeah, I was wishing that I put that bitch on the inside, let me tell you. Never mind, you learn a lesson. But this is reminding me, Bev, of this. Spirit is showing me that lesson. And so basically, this is showing inside out, okay? Let yourself be revealed. Let yourself be open. Let yourself be vulnerable. And let yourself be loved, okay? Let yourself be loved. That's the message from this card. So I'm going to leave that there. And let's see. See if I can see what else is there. Yeah, it was a lesson. It was full on. But you know what? It's my own fault. I had to be different. Obviously, it had to be that way for a reason. And it was a beautiful drum. Absolutely beautiful drum. Sam says, I don't think you will ever be poor with my talent. Do you know what? It's not always about money. And you know, you'd be surprised that just how difficult it is to actually make a decent living with mediumship and this type of work. You know, you really, really have to work extremely hard at a high-paced level just to maintain some essence of keeping your head above the water. Many mediums, you know, will have another job as well as, if that makes sense. Like I'm a barber, and so that helps with income as well. But if you don't have one and the other, it's very, very hard to sort of like, you know, rely on one for a long period of time. What else have we got here? Everything happens for a reason. So yeah, yes. I do have Spirit with me, so I'm going to bring him forward. Okay, so I've got a gentleman that's coming forward. I've got a D initial with him, and I keep wanting to say Damien or Damo or Damien. Okay, so I do see him coming forward. I see that he's got kind of like a shaved head as well, so it's either really short cropped or shaved, kind of, if that makes sense. And I feel like it's Damo or Damien. So let me just leave that there for 2 seconds. Oh, do you know what, Francis? The conversation tonight was about Valentina. And so, yeah, that just affirms my conversation, which is really cool. But yeah, can anybody place a Damien or a Damo? Damien. Where's my phone? I heard it buzz. Thank you, Francis, for pulling me a card. I don't know where it is. Damien. So I do have this gentleman here. I feel like he passed with a cancer-related illness. He does have big, broad shoulders, and he's got like a hairy back. Bit too much, but he's got like a kind of got a hairy kind of back, or if that makes sense. Does that make sense with anybody? I can't see your messages. What's happening? Bubba, yeah, they're really good friends, and we're still really good friends now. So yeah, it was just, sometimes you need to shuffle up the energy and, move on from being lazy. Can anyone place this gentleman? I've got a gentleman here, and I'm hearing the name Damien or Damo. I do see him as having broad shoulders, kind of like a shaved head, because I can see the occipital bone at the back of his head, and I feel like he had like big, broad shoulders, quite muscular, and I do see like hair on his shoulders as well, because I'm looking at him from behind. Okay, I do feel he had no, it's not that, Mum. I do feel like he had like a goatee or a beard as well. And there may have been a motorcycle connected to him, also a motorcycle connected, but I feel like it's he's trying to reach out. Can anybody place him? I'm just going to sit him here while I chew open the next deck of cards. These are so cute. Except I can't get them open. Come on, guys. I know somebody owns him. Oh, got it open. You're dead. But then if you were dead, I'd be talking to you on the other side, wouldn't I? Oh. Nobody owns him? My goodness, come on. You're making me look like rubbish. What?
I just want to find out something.
Geordie said, Okay, open up that little deck of cards. Oh my goodness, everybody's just not talking to me, and I don't like it. All right. I'm going to think of a question. Lots of things that you're saying are spot on, but not the name. Sarah, can you place a Damien or a Damo connected to this person that you're connecting to, or that you're thinking it could be? And the name may not be the actual spirit's name, but it might be something that it's somebody that he's reaching out to, if that makes sense. I do see the initial S or the symbol of the S that's coming up as well. So there might be an S name or an S connection here. If that makes sense. And I've also got pressure on the right side of my head as well. So look, I feel as if this person was quite poorly. And I do get like a cancer-related illness, but I have to feel too that either there was brain cancer involved or a stroke of some sort or something like that, if that makes sense. So these cards are kid-proof. Can't get it in. I can't get it out. Sarah Jenkins, does that make sense for you? Okay, so these are really well packed. Geordie's on the phone going, does he have a hairy back? Does that make sense? Sarah? That makes sense to you. Okay.
Sorry, gorgeous.
Look, I literally can't get them out. So this would have been Jude Garrett's deck of cards. So Sarah, you can place the hairy back, you can place the biggish guy, you can place the motorcycle, you can place all of that with a loved one in spirit, but you can't place that demo, but you can place the S initial, if that makes sense. Yes. I can't get these out. Like, they're little. Jordy's gonna get them out. Have you got them cards?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody. I'm gonna put Sarah's got a horse on her profile. Oh, we got him. Awesome. It's these ones, okay. They're all the same. Can't place the S. Only you. All right, Sarah. That's okay. Caitlin, no. Yeah, yes, it does. It just depends. Because when I'm doing a reading, I know that somebody here can relate to this spirit, either near or around, if that makes sense. So I know that I know what I'm looking at in regards to this spirit. So I can see him very, very clearly. I do see him, his eyes are either green or blue. Okay, green or blue. And he is wearing an earring as well. Okay, he is oops, I just kicked the laptop. He is wearing an earring as well. So, and he feels like a biker kind of guy. Okay, so I have to place that there as well. Now what else can I get from this person? Plumbing or plumber. Okay, I've got with this person as well. So the person that I'm needing to connect to is either connected to a plumber or has had plumbing issues this week. I know that that's definite as well. Okay. So if you've had plumbing or plumbing issues this week, or if you have somebody connected to you that's a plumber, please let me know, because I can add that to the list of things that this spirit is passing across. He's very tired. Okay, he's very tired. So I know that he was sick leading up to his passing, and I do see that, you know, they're when you're dealing with cancer, they either bloat or they will actually become quite frail, if that makes sense as well. This gentleman, I feel, is quite fluidy as well. So his kidneys may not have been working properly, and you know, it just doesn't get rid of fluid as much as what it should be. So I have to place that as well. I'm being given the number 3, so I know that there's either 3 children connected to him or one of 3 as well. And I know that this gentleman had 2 wives as well. So not at the same time, but he had 2 wives. Let me just clarify that. Is any of this making sense, or should I find a new job? Anybody? Bueller, Bueller, Bueller. Nope. Can anybody else place this information? I know that he's there for somebody. It might be somebody that's coming up. Happens sometimes. We go away and we talk to loved ones and we talk to people, and then we realize who it is. But you know, it does happen. Even in the live performances, you know, you'll get some people that will sit in the audience and they won't put their hand up, and then they'll suddenly have like an epiphany and go, oh my God, I know exactly who that is. And then, you know, it makes us look like rubbish and makes us look like we can't read. However, you know, that's not the case. I do know that this spirit is connecting to somebody, either here or somebody that hasn't come on yet. However, we're going to be persistent with him, okay, and we're going to just keep bantering around, because the more we talk, the more energy they can bring forward, and you know, the more you know, we can get clarification on this person, what he does. I'm seeing machinery of some sort as well. So seeing like looks like a workshop actually. So I don't know whether there's a workshop or a car shop or something like that. Mum, look over there. I heard a noise in the kitchen. I'm just unwrapping the cards until somebody says, hey, I have him. Yep, that's right. I'm not going to give anybody a message until somebody says he's for me. That's what's happening. And I have all these little card decks in front of me ready to give readings, but not until somebody says I can take him. I'm only kidding. Maybe. Stuff you said before was spot on, just with plumber stuff, 2 wives and 3 kids. Sarah, is that correct information or not correct information? I'm confused. Plumbing issue today. Hi, Margaret. How are you going? Margaret, can you place somebody that would be either named or connected to a Damo or Damien? A largest guy. He's got broad shoulders with a hairy shoulders is what I can see. I feel as if he's got like a shaved or very short haircut. Light eyes, so they're either green or blue. And this gentleman would have had a cancer-related illness, but I also feel too that there was something with the head. So it's either like a brain type of cancer or an aneurysm or something to do with the head as well. I also get a connection to plumbing with this person, and I'm also seeing a garage like with cars in it as well. So I don't know whether he collected vintage cars or loved cars, but I also have to place that as well. So I don't know whether, Margaret, you can place that information. I've got an S initial connected to him also. And I know that he belongs to somebody on here tonight because he's come forward, bless his little heart. Well, it's a big heart, actually. He's and I feel like there's an earring. He would have had an earring as well. Loves his music, like he's ramping it up, so he loves his music. He kind of has a deepish voice as well, so you know he has quite a deepish voice when he's actually speaking, and facial hair as well. So I feel like there's like a goatee or a mustache and a sort of like a short-ish beard, if that makes sense. Sarah, I don't understand what you're saying. Are you claiming the 2 wives, 3 kids, and light eyes, or you're not? I just write what you can place, please. I'm like, I can place this so that I don't get confused.
Oh,
What are you laughing at?
Kylie is just messaging me because I just sent her a link and she's listening to everything.
Yeah.
Do you want to read? Do you want to say it again?
Kylie.
Kylie Insta.
Did she do the cards?
No. Kylie's the wife's Kylie.
Kylie's her Kylie. She owns a Kylie. Oh, that Kylie.
That Kylie.
Skinny Mini.
Yes, Skinny Mini.
Skinny Mini. Hi, Skinny Mini.
This could be him.
Oh, hey.
It could be who I'm thinking.
Her brother-in-law.
No.
Oh, all right. I'll replay. Wait a minute, guys. Stop the boat. You know, hang on a minute. Rewind the banter. Skinny Mini's on board here. I love you, Kyles. You're absolutely awesome. So basically, I've got a gentleman. Hi. Is that you there?
Yeah, Kylie Compt. Yeah, I can't pronounce the last name.
Compty?
Yeah.
I'm going to call you Kylie Combi. That's it. Kylie Combi. Okay, so basically I've got a gentleman here. I feel like the name is Damien or Damo, or knows a Damien or a Damo. Have to connect to that name as well. I've got the S initial coming forward, but it's really weird because I thought the S was a snake. Okay, which is really bizarre. However, you know, I know you've got a snake and he's really handsome, so I don't know whether that's a connection there or there it is an S connection. I had something to do with plumbing as well, so he's either a plumber or he something's happened with plumbing that's connected there. I see a car garage with cars in it also, and just to describe him, he's kind of a largish guy. He's got broad shoulders. He's got like hair on his back that I can see, and like there might have been some facial hair, and I also got like a connection to a motorcycle as well because I can see a leather jacket on him also. So is this gentleman, does he belong to you? This is the $50,000 question. $50,000 question. So we know it's not Kylie Jenkins at the minute. And sorry, guys, this is taking so long, but you know what? I can't just throw spirit out you know, there's no eviction notice here, and I can't just say get out because everybody on the Banter's bored. But I promise that, you know, once we find out, you know, where he belongs, then we can, you know, move along and punch out some really quick readings. Oh yeah, two eyes, 2 wives and three, either 3 kids or one of 3 as well. So if that makes sense. Can anybody place him? Okay, let me just ask him some questions. Okay, what I'm talking about, what he's showing me is some sort of study or returning to study as well, or studying. And so I feel like the person that I'm needing to connect to may be working but studying as well, or working and contemplating study also. So I can see that, and I feel like it's a decent course as well. It's not some, you know, quick course. It's something that's going to take, you know, a dedication and a little bit of energy to get through, if that makes sense. And this person is showing me, and look, it could be metaphysical or physical as well, but I'm seeing like a dog run. Okay, it's kind of like Ari's cage, where it's like a dog run, or a dog out the back in a run, or a dog run, something like that. That might, you know, or a chicken run or something. It's some sort of cage, right, in the backyard or something. But I'm being shown that as well. So can anybody place this person? I'll auction him off with, you know, a free set of books and steak knives. He's such a beautiful person. Can anybody take him? I've given you so much information on him. He's trying so hard to come forward today. So hard. And I feel that he has a tattoo on his ring finger as well. Okay, he's just showing me there's a tattoo on his ring finger. And I feel like, you know, when people get that commitment tattoo, the ring tattooed, if that makes sense. I feel like there's that as well. Who's Shane? I don't know who Shane is.
Yeah, I know who it is. Tell her she needs to explain who Shane is.
Who's Shane?
Because I know who Shane is.
Who's Shane?
I'll let her talk. Let her tell the story.
Kylie, are you moonlighting with another husband? Kylie? Take your time, but hurry. Oh, shit. Okay. My bad. Okay, Kylie. I feel like he was a tattooist, and does the rest of it make sense as well? The plumbing. Have you had like plumbing issues? Or there's a car with the garage and stuff? Okay. All right, Kylie. I'm gonna hold him, and I'm going to let me just get a quick message. Let me just get a quick message from him, and I can always read for you another time. Okay. Yes, before he died, he had plumbing issues. Okay, yeah, it's definitely him, Kylie. It's definitely him. He's got his hand on his heart, and there's a lot of regret that's sitting there as well. Okay. I don't know whether he had tattoo on his neck, but he's pointing to his throat. Okay, pointing to his throat. And I also have to say too that there's things left unsaid. Okay, there were things left unsaid. Mental stability is also something I want to bring into the equation as well. And I'm not quite sure with his ear, like whether he had something up in his ear or earring or something, a piercing or something like that in his ear. But I can feel his ear, and I know that there's something up there as well. But there's a lot of stress in his mind, is what I'm being told to tell you. It's almost like there's an elastic band in his mind, and it just it felt like an elastic band pinging. That's what he's saying. So I feel like his passing was generally quick, and that, you know, there was things that were not said, if that makes sense. So I'm going to leave that there for you now, because he's really tried hard to get through to you and has basically stopped traffic. But that's okay. I'm glad that we've been able to get a message to you. Lots of love as well. And he's showing me a piece of jewelry that either has a heart on it or an infinity symbol, as well, which reminds me of the card, but I feel like it's something that goes around the wrist, and it's the heart or infinity symbol as well. So I'm going to leave that there while Geordie dies in a minute. But yeah, I'm going to leave that there. Lots of love. And it was such an incredible weekend with you and your hubby as well. Oh, is that him?
Mm-hmm.
There you go, everyone. There he is, the man himself. Did you have a hairy back? Yeah. Okay, that's really cool. Right, moving along. Let's get onto it. So I'm going to leave that with beautiful Kylie, Skinny Minnie. I'm going to call her Minnie, Skinny Minnie. 21 healing cards with instructions for use. Where's the instructions? Did they come with instructions? I found a tea bag. The return of the tea. There's no instructions in these cards. Oh, hang on a minute. Brain fart. Yes, they do. Look, here's the cards. See, they come with instructions. How tricky of Animal Dreaming Publishing. So these are by Jude Garrett. Love Jude to bits. Absolutely awesome. Another dear friend. She's so cool. Okay, let's have a look at these little ones. I think I'm shuffling the I think I'm actually shuffling the I'm shuffling the instruction cards. I should leave him in there, hey, and see what comes out. Maybe, baby. I have to tell you the coolest thing. So this week, and as I said earlier on, we did the Animal Dreaming retreat, and one of the girls here there had the cutest little snake. Oh my god, like seriously. The first thing I did was message home and say, could I have one? Of course she said no. Okay, but I had cuddles, and oh my god, the energy on this snake was so beautiful, so gentle. Like reptiles just have the most incredible energy. And it was a little albino python, and what was his name? Journey. His name is Journey, and the beautiful girl that is guardian of him. I'm not going to say owns him, because I think that's the wrong thing to say. But I think the beautiful girl that is the guardian of this snake is actually utilizing him in her healings, and so she's actually doing snake release therapy or snake healing. And let me tell you, this snake was divine. Like, you know, I know a lot of people have snake phobias and snake fears, but this snake was angelic, like so soft, so gentle, so smoochy and cuddles, and so inquisitive as well. Like I had him, and there were girls taking pictures of him, and he was so inquisitive as to what this thing was in front of his face. And he was just divine. So if you ever get the chance to hold a little snake, do yourself a favor. You know, preferably not a poisonous one, but you know, if you get any of the little carpet pythons, so gentle and so beautiful. I think I have a picture of him. Wait, let me see. I will show you this beautiful snake. Look at him. Look at that face. Isn't that the cutest? Look at that. Look at that. Albino. What a sook. Only tiny. He was only little too. Only a little bubba. See? Aren't you lucky that didn't crawl out from under the fridge, mother? If I had got hold of one, it would have. Hi, Mel. What you doing? Caitlin Hayes. I'm going to read out this goddess deck. Where's my cup of tea? Oh, it's over there. Why are you calling me Titty? Oh my God, speaking of Titty, I have to share this with you. It's probably too much information, but you know what? It's my banter. I'm going to share it anyway because I know that there's people out there that's probably going through the same things. And, not long ago, the doctors advised me that not that I hadn't reached menopause, but I'd actually gone through it. Now, somewhere between now and then, I blinked and missed it, right? It just went on through somewhere like, a bad, curry or something. It just went on through and I missed the menopause, right? So they tell me that I've got no estrogen. So they put me on these patches, right? Let me tell you, my boobs are so sore and like 3 sizes bigger than what they should be. I am praying to God these bastards go down because you know what? I'm feeling like Dolly feels and it's not a nice feeling. I have my own airbags. So I don't know if any of you guys out there are on HRT or have a solution to these things, but God, I am not dealing with it very well at all. And pimples. I have to add in there pimples. Now, I have not had a goddamn pimple since I was 15. Like, what is this shit? If you haven't been through enough of bleeding for 40 odd friggin' years and getting fat because you've had a hysterectomy, no, then you have to have HRT, your tits grow out of proportion and you get zits. Like, work that shit out. Like, seriously, guys have nothing on us. Like, seriously, can you imagine? Can you imagine if guys had to go on HRT and their balls got big? Like, seriously, what the hell would happen? Like, we suffer for this femininity shit. $44 double D. Who's a $44 double D? Yeah. Look, you're all laughing. I got you laughing then. Hey, you have all this to look forward to. You have all this to look forward to. Yeah. Oh, but wait, it gets better. Wait, it gets better. It gets better. So here it goes, right? Nina tells me the other day, don't worry about waxing. It all falls out anyway. So not only do you like go through this period shit forever, not only do you do that and you spend your entire life ripping the hair out, one little hair at a time, you get to like the age of 55, 60 and the bastards fall out anyway. So why torture yourself, girls? Like, seriously, if you're in your 20s, let your friggin' hair grow and don't worry about it because apparently it all falls out anyway. Like, I'm learning about this shit. Like, seriously, I think it's going to be the topic of my book, what you didn't know about I don't know. I can't even think about it. What's the name of Maria's new book? Fuck the Fairy Tale. Fuck the Fairy Tale. Maria Alita's book. So years and years and years ago, she wrote a book called The Miracle. I think it was The Miracle. And for those of you that don't know who Maria Alita is, she won the one. Remember that psychic TV series that was on years and years and years ago? So one of my dearest and nearest, Debbie Malone won 1 year, and beautiful Maria won another year. Okay, and Maria was telling us today, so her first book was called The Miracle, and she's just about to re-release a new book called Fuck the Fairy Tale. And it's basically the shit that you don't realize. So I can't wait to read that one. But it sounds pretty similar to what I'm finding out about life right now. Okay, shit you do not know. Like, seriously, I always said to people, waxing hurts more than tattoos. Like, seriously, waxing hurts more than tattoos. I'm going to stick to that because I still think that waxing hurts more than tattoos. Did any of you girls like try that Epilady out? Like back in the early 92, 93? I was doing beauty therapy at the time and the Epilady came out. Do not go near your bikini line with the Epilady. Like, seriously, it should come with a warning symbol. That shit was vicious. I'll leave that to your imaginations. Those things like ate your skin. They ate anything like so bad. I was scared of it. I remember going to Myers at what's the name of it? Central, Melbourne, not Melbourne Central. Daimaru.
Yeah, thank you.
Daimaru it was back then. And we went down there, and they had these ladies, and oh my god, seriously, girls, like that thing was just a flap eater. I don't care what anyone says. That thing just ate your pink bits, right? It sucked them in like it was the dark hole of Christ knows where, like vicious, right? That thing should not have been allowed on the market. But thankfully, young ladies of today don't have to go through that pain and torture because we bear the scars for you. That's right. We bear the scars for you as the original testers. That's right. Look at Bub's writing. I wouldn't let it near my sensitive bits. I reckon you could mow the lawn with that shit. Seriously. Oh my god. For those of you that don't know what it was like this rotating spring, and it would basically catch your hair in between these little things, right?
Metal discs.
Like little metal discs, and rip it out. Like rip it out.
Be like tweezers on steroids.
Geordie said it's tweezers on steroids. It's tweezers on steroids. Like this shit, so bad. What are you writing there? That's exactly right. Sam's writing. And just when you got through one leg numb because the pain receptors clicked in, right? You had to do the other leg. You had to get to the other leg. Seriously, feet, it was a flap eater. Like, God. I remember some serious damage by that thing. Not from me, because I wouldn't let it near me, but yeah. Hematoma central. That's all I'm going to say. That shit hurts. But don't worry about it, girls, okay? Do not worry about it, because you hit 60 and it all falls out anyway. There you have it. All that pain and suffering and epilates and waxing and, you know, lasers and all that stuff, and it falls out anyway, and you end up with a bald bubble. The end. That's it. That's the story of the life. What? Yeah. Hair. Okay. Right. That banter's over. I should say that rant's over. Caitlin, did I even read for you? I don't think I did.
No.
I got off track. The 2021 model hair. I'm sorry, I'm not taking your word for it. Okay? I don't give a shit. I don't care if it's an 1800 model or a 2020 model. A Smith & Wesson 38 special is still a gun. Okay, so here we go. We've got Jude's cards. Judy Garrett's cards. Garrett. Illustrated by Angie Alex. How do you pronounce that? Alexandru. See? Uh-oh. The missus is yelling at me. What's that picture? What is that, a ghost? Oh, okay.
Emoji.
Is it?
It's a ghost emoji.
Different model for different bits and parts of the body. Yeah, I'd like to see the man that designed that put that between his legs. Let's see how he likes it. Okay, so I have Caitlin here. I'm getting back to the serious work now.
I love them.
I know, I love a rabbit hole. Okay, here we go. It's card number 11, Caitlin. Pay attention to your inner voice. Tread mindfully through life. Be fully present. Look to the messages offered by nature. Okay, so this one is basically saying, pay attention to your world. Pay attention to your world and pay attention to everything that's in it, okay? There are so many messages that we get each and every day, but we're so focused on other rubbish that we actually don't see them. You know, how many times do you actually sit at the dinner table and everyone's got their phone in their face? How many times do you sit on the sofa and you look up and everybody's got their phone in their face? You know, how many times are you, has anybody sat, like, not recently, but you know, sat on a train and looked up and everybody on the train has got their head in a phone? Now look, I know it's a modern day concept. I know that everybody, you know, is checking their emails and checking their work or working on their phone. I know that all this stuff is going on. We live in a modern era and we have to sort of, like, you know, move, don't snooze. We've got to actually go with the flow, and we have to evolve essentially. And a part of that evolvement is, you know, to evolve and breathe through technology. However, it doesn't mean you ignore the people that are in front of you, okay? And ignore the world that's in front of you. And while we've got our, you know, our head stuck in our phones, we're actually missing so much of the world. You know, we're missing, you know, the fundamentals of life. We're missing the birth of new animals. We're missing, you know, the butterflies that are flying past. We're missing the beautiful trees. Get in nature, see your world, put yourself out there, and, you know, experience life. Put the technology down for a minute. It's okay, it's going to be there tomorrow. And, you know, just an hour, 2 hours, one day a week, leave your phone at home and just, you know, be present in this part of the world. Okay, it's about balancing. I'm not saying give it up. I'm just saying balance it out a little bit. And I think that this card is really relevant, Caitlin, for where you're at the present time. You know, be mindful, tread mindfully through life, but be fully present. You know, look at the messages offered by nature. Now, you know, Scott is one of the biggest advocates for medicine walks. And whenever I'm going outside, and I always notice nature, especially when I'm, you know, working with him or doing one of his workshops, or he's near. Like, for some reason, I always just automatically click into a medicine walk. And, you know, we've seen some incredible spiders this week. We've seen bin chickens and baby magpies running around the swimming pool. We've seen geckos, we've seen beautiful mushrooms springing up out of the gardens, you know, beautiful fresh herbs that are sitting there. All of these things have medicine. All of these things tell a story, and all of these things give us messages because we don't notice them for no reason. You know, Spirit sends us on these medicine paths. And just like, you know, when you know, you're craving chocolates because your body's lacking in something, or, you know, when you want something salty, you're looking for something salty because you're lacking that sodium as well. So you know, your body naturally knows where to go and what to bring into your environment. And, you know, but sometimes you've got to open the door to actually put yourself in it. So Caitlin, get out there, see what's in your world, pay attention to the birds and the bees and the butterflies and the flowers, and, you know, pay attention to the noises that you're listening to as well. Is a train going past? Is a car honking its horn? You know, is there a stop sign in front of you? Pay attention to your world and everything in it. Go for a shaman walk and bring that forward into the now. And I think that there's going to be some beautiful messages for that as well. So how does that feel? I've got to get off my, hang on, wait, I've got to move because my hips are absolutely killing me because I'm sitting on the bed and it's not normal to sit on the bed. Where's the chair, Geordie? I'm going to put you on, Geordie. There's Geordie.
Hello. I'm the assistant tonight, the assistant.
Ah, far out. Seriously? Oh my God, I feel 150 right now.
Which way do you want?
I don't know. I'm going to sit here. I'm walking like an elderly person. Look at this. Check this out. Thanks, JJ. You're the best. Thanks. Thanks for my cold cup of tea.
Well,
Here's my Banter mug. It's got nothing on it, so just imagine whatever you want.
I'm a little bit more time to prepare. Get them on there.
I have Banter mugs.
No, we will go.
Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut up and I'm going to open up the forum to, does anybody have a question? We've still got a low blood count tonight, guys. There's only 25 of you. I feel anemic. Like, come on, share it. Share the banter. Let me think of a question to give these books away. have to think of it. What? Everybody's what? What? I don't know what that emoji is, babe. Who's telling me everyone's bored? I don't know. Oh, everyone's sleeping. I don't care. People need to wake up. Like, if I'm awake, people need to wake up. All right. So everybody start to listen. Okay. Now, no Googling. All right. If I find out you're Googling, and I'll know because Spirit will tell me or tell Geordie. So I know that you're going to actually like tell me rubbish. Okay. So I need a question. No, because I won't get that. I'm not going to do that. So let me think. Let me think of the question. Oh, you're glad. I'm so glad, Esther, that that we were able to make you laugh. Yeah, see, Nick's saying spirit will dob on you. That's so true. Okay, that's so true. All right, so I'm gonna make this. I'm just gonna make this really hard. Let's see if anybody can get this one. I bet you can't get it because it's a really hard question. What was the working title for Barbara Streisand's film Yentl? Go Google that one. See if you can get that. What was the working title for Barbara Streisand's film Yentl? I'll let you Google it. The first person that can come back to me with the answer will win a set of these books. I don't know where the books are. They're up there, okay? Mum, you're not allowed to answer that. Oh, Feeble, no, she may not. I'm playing that elevator music. Okay. What? Nope. Nope. What was the working title? So a working title is a title that they used informally before the film is released. Okay, before the film was released. So Return of the Jedi was originally called Revenge of the Sith. Came out years later, but that's what it was originally before they released it. So this is the working title. No, that's the name of the book, Yentl the Yeshiva Boy. What was the working title? If nobody can get it, I'll give you another question. But that's just what jumped into my head. That's just what jumped into my head. Now, does anybody know, and I know this is going to sound really weird, but I don't know why I'm saying it. Does the name Mary Donnelly mean anything to anybody? I don't even know who that is. Mary Donnelly. What?
I'm not saying it. I don't want to say it out loud. People get it.
What is it? What about it?
No, who Mary was.
No, Mary Donnelly. Does anybody know? Oh shit, Mary. Okay, sorry. I've got somebody in spirit for you because they've just yelled out your name.
Oh wow.
Sorry, and I didn't even know you're on here. Have you been on here? Oh, okay, right. Absolutely brain fart, Mary. Whenever I read for spirit, I have no idea what's right in front of me. However, I do feel that I have somebody in spirit for you, and I'm going to put her on your mum's side. I feel this is your grandmother in spirit, okay, on your mother's side. Is she over? Can you place that? You can place that. I know this sounds really wanky because you're right there in front of my face, but I promise I did not see your name. Like I promise on my life, I promise I did not see your name. It did not register your name. I just heard the name in my head and I've spat it out. Okay, so I promise. Yes, Yeah, she put up there an untitled script, but I think I said it before that. I'm not sure. I have to go and look at it. But anyway, Mary, your grandmother, in spirit, okay? Hi, Ruthie. I miss you already. Yay. Woohoo. Does anybody know the working title for the film Yentl? Come on. All right, I'll ask you another one. What instrument did Dolly Parton play in the film score of 9 to 5? What instrument did Dolly Parton play in the original film recording of 9 to 5? You should be able to get that one. No, it's not an untitled script. Ah, Ruthie, we had the best time with Ruthie. She's so funny. Anyway, Mary, I do feel that I've got a grandmother figure on your mum's side, if that makes sense. A grandmother figure on your mum's side. Now you're saying this is like a foster mother that you actually have. This lady is only little, she's only small, and I feel like she's quite frail at the time of her passing. I want to put her around the age of 76, or the number 76 is quite relevant to her as well. So I want to bring that forward. And I do feel that this beautiful lady is remembering some type of Beck. You're very well done, Beck Van Dyke. All right, you win. Well done, Fee. All right, there we go. That took you a little bit. Okay, so Fiona Jordan and Beck have won the books. The working title for Yentl, The Yeshiva Boy by Isaac Bashevis Singer, was Masquerade. And Dolly did pay her nails in the song 9 to 5. There you go. You two contact me and we'll send those books out to you. I'm impressed. My cousin is following in my footsteps. Yeah, it was her acrylic nails, Kim. Anyway, get back to this reading. I need to get back to this reading. So, does that make sense? Geordie, can you pass me those books wherever they are? Yep. All right. So, guys, this is what you've won. Donated by the guys at Animal Dreaming. We have both of these books coming out to you from the incredible Tracy Jewell. Great little inspiration. I haven't personally read them, but all I have heard is rant after rant after rant in a positive way. So, Fiona, these are coming to you. And Beck, these are coming to you. So well done, girls. I couldn't think of any other questions, to be honest, but there you go. I did give you access to the internet, though, so, you know, there you go. Get back to it. So, where was I now? Jordy cleaned up my mess. Mary, okay. Mary Donnelly, I've got a beautiful lady in spirit here, okay, and I feel like she's a grandmother spirit, okay, and I know that she's connected to your mother's side in some way. I do see her as quite frail as well, and you know, just there's a little bit of quiver in her voice also. So I know that I want to put her up around the 80 years old, so 76, 80, somewhere up around there, or 76 is a number that she wants to acknowledge. Okay, I see her brushing across her head as well. So I know at the time of her passing, she wasn't 100% well, and I feel like she suffered for some type of the way that she's showing it to me is mind torture. There's no other way to put it. So I don't know whether she actually, you know, suffered with migraines or you know, something in the head region. Anyway, let me put it to you that way. So I know it's either brain or stroke or something along those lines. Even maybe some Alzheimer's sleeping in there as well. But I know that I want to come to this part of the head because she's brushing her hand across. And I just feel that there's pressure there. She's looking down over her glasses as well and has got the most incredible colored eyes. They do look blue to me, but they're really, really blue. So I know that this beautiful woman was very spiritual. Okay, she was somebody that you could just go to and tell anything to. She would hold space for you. She just knew how to fix it. You know, if something was broken or you needed something, she could sew it, mend it, bake it, or you know, sort it out. Okay, just sort it out. She's showing me an old milk jug as well, so I don't know whether you have a milk jug with like meals on it or something like that that came from her or was handed down, or whether you do actually have it in your cupboard. But it's like an old water jug or milk jug, if that makes sense. And I can actually, you know, see that she's showing me that as well. Could anybody place this gorgeous lady? I hear the name Catherine or Kathy as well. And I don't know whether that's her name or there's a name connected to a C, Kathy or Catherine, Kathy, Katie, something like that. Does that make sense for anyone? Come on, we've only got 15 minutes left of this banter. Okay, 15 minutes. No, Catherine, it's not you. It's actually Mary, because the spirit yelled out her name really fast, but I didn't get the wells on the end, you know, so she, you know, she's not acknowledging the wells part of things. Mary, can you place that? I have to tell you while we're waiting for some acknowledgement here. Not that I can place. Okay. Mary, this lady would connect to your mother's side. I'm just gonna, Mary, I just ask that you hold that Catherine name, because I know that it's going to associate somewhere. But sometimes we don't know, and sometimes spirit gives us information that we kind of have to go on a little hunting trip to find. Sometimes it sits back in our family tree. Sometimes it sits with people that we need to converse with after we have a reading, because we don't know everything, but spirit does. Okay. And I know from my readings and I know from my experience that spirit's never wrong. Okay. All we do is sit in the middle and basically relay the information. So I know that she's mentioning this name, Catherine. Okay. So I have to acknowledge that. So I don't know whether it's a K or a Catherine or a, you know, a Katrina or something like that. You know, it's a KA or a CA that I actually have to bring forward. Okay. I feel like this name comes down as well. You know, the name comes down also, and you're saying that your name starts with the letter K. Now, I don't know whether Kylie is a reference as well that comes forward, whether you're named after somebody that has a Kylie name, or whether your names actually comes down into a younger generation. But I feel within your family, what I'm being shown is that you know, the names in your family actually like transfer through generations and generations. Now that's a common thing, you know, it's not, that's not, you know, anything overly outrageously uncommon. You know, a lot of people will carry that heritage down through the namesakes. I'm getting the Irish symbol of the shamrock coming through, Mary. So I don't know whether, you know, the shamrock or whether there's an Irish connection or a Celtic connection with her also. And I'm seeing what I know to be heart-related condition as well. So it's either she's had a heart condition at some stage, or there's been an autopsy. So I have to place that as well because Spirit's showing me the symbol. So can you verify any of that? Oh, your family's Irish. It's really interesting when, you know, Spirit show you the symbols in symbology, because you sort of like sit there and you go, okay, well, this person's name's this, but you know, you just to give you a guessing game, you know, I could say, oh, look, I think you're, okay, she has come through you before. Has she? I have no recollection. Yeah, you got to remember, guys, a lot of you contact me afterwards and say, oh, you brought through blah, blah, blah. When I'm doing readings, I have no recollection after the fact, what I've said, who they are, or what it was about. Okay, so just remember that if you contact me afterwards regarding a reading and I sound really vague, it's because it's spirit's work. It's not my work. And so I would have to connect or reconnect to be able to pass some information across. But, you know, it's really interesting because we don't sort of sit here and go, oh, that sounds like an Irish name. But because, you know, she could have married Irish and, you know, was actually Greek or something like that. So you can never assume as a reader, you know, what's going to come through. But she's trying to use my throat right now. Spirit loves to try and talk through me. And, you know, one of the things that mediums do is called trance mediumship, where we can sometimes step away and let them come forward. And Geordie knows what this is like, so she's bought me a bottle of water. And if anybody wants to know what I'm drinking, it's psychic. It's just water. Hi, Caitlin. Bye, Caitlin. So yeah, they try and come forward and use our voice boxes, and you know, more often than not, I sound like a man sometimes, but they love doing that. Mary, I'm just going to jump in on another level to get some more information from this beautiful lady. I'm being shown a teacup, okay? I'm being shown a teacup, but it's not just an ordinary teacup. It's a divination teacup, okay? So it's a fortune-telling teacup. And this beautiful lady is telling me that you're searching for something. You're searching for guidance. You're searching for direction. You know, you're searching for understanding. You're searching for who you are and what you're about. She's telling me, and she's saying, you know, it's all in the tea. It's all in the tea. But what she's showing me is that you're not giving yourself the opportunity for the tea leaves to sink to the bottom. Now, this is, you know, a very symbolic message that she's passed across here, because you know, by not letting the tea leaves sink to the bottom of the tea so that you can see the messages, it's showing me that you're not allowing yourself time to you know, to address things on a solid. You're not giving yourself time, if that makes sense. It's like you're rushing through life 100 miles an hour, perhaps half doing things. And what she's wanting to tell you, what she's wanting to say, is that you just need to slow down a little bit and breathe. Allow those tea leaves to sink to where they need to, and you'll have your answers, if that makes sense. Because, you know, that's the way that I'm feeling it. I just know that this lady is a grandmother figure. She's telling me she's a grandmother, okay? And I know that there's an Irish connection there because she's showing me that. And I also feel that there's a heart issue too as well, okay? So all I can do is pass this information across. And as I said to you a little bit earlier on, there's either a Katie or Catherine or a Kylie connection to her as well, is what she's showing me. She's got, you know, relatively frail hands as well, because I can see that the skin bunched up on her hands, and I have to put her around the age. Well, she looks 80, okay, but she might be a little bit older. You know, it's really hard when you're looking at spirit, because you're sort of thinking, well, how old are you? I mean, how long's a piece of string? Do you know what I mean? Like, how long is a piece of string? And you don't want to play the guessing game and totally screw it up. But I do feel she's on the other side. If, you know, the top end of 70s to mid 80s is where I would put this beautiful soul as well. She's showing me this beautiful brooch that she would have worn. It looks like a sapphire, okay? Now, I don't know whether the crystal is as grand as that, but it looks like a sapphire brooch, or like an amethyst brooch or something along those lines, okay? And I feel like, you know, I would have worn it. And I know that somebody still has that brooch, okay? Whether you have it or somebody else has it, but you know, there's a beautiful vintage brooch that comes from this lady, and it does look sapphire to me. But again, it's a little bit difficult to sort of like tell across the veil what exactly the color is. But if I was going to put a punt on it, I would certainly, you know, say that it was, you know, a sapphire kind of color, a darker stone anyway. She's talking about that. She's telling me that there's a new child that's coming into the world in your immediate family. Okay, so she's wanting to say that that child is being sent down with love and blessings and the color pink as well. So I know that somebody near and around you is coming forward and they're having a beautiful baby girl. So she just wants to wish love and blessings and pass that message across. So Mary, if you can place any of that information, then I think your grandmother or, this beautiful lady that you're connecting to or is connecting to you, has done her job tonight. She's, reached out and given some beautiful information and given some beautiful messages as well. So I hope that you can place her because she's really trying hard. All of these spirits are trying hard tonight to get through. Now, look, I am a little bit tired, okay? So, I am tired. However, all I'm doing is sitting on this chair in the middle. So it really doesn't make a difference as to what's being said or how it's being relayed, okay? Mary's acknowledged some of this information, so we're going to leave that beautiful soul with her and wish her all the best. And lots of love and blessings. And I also get the name Nancy as well. So I don't know who the Nancy connection is, whether we've moved on or Mary, you can place a Nancy. But I have to pass across the name Nancy. It's almost like Nancy Pants, but anyway, we'll leave that there. So guys, just for the last part of the banter, I am really grateful, number one, because I was late. Number two, because I had an evening appointment and I had to put the banter back an hour. And number three, I just want to say thank you so much for all being patient. I can never, ever know where these banters are going to steer. And I like to try and make it really interesting for everybody. And, I like to give everybody a bit of something. Do you know what I mean? And so I've made you all laugh. So that's really cool. I've scared all the hell out of you out of getting old, I think. For those of you that are contemplating waxing, I think I've, turned your mind against that as well. I'm just really appreciative when spirit comes through and it is a little bit like pulling teeth. You all support the energy, and that's really important, not only to my clients, but also to me as well. So I hope that, over the months that you guys actually get a message from spirit as well, and everybody can hold the space for you. So I just wanted to put that out there because I'm really, really grateful. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to open up the platform quickly for the end of this time, just for some questions to, I'll answer quick questions, if that makes sense. Geordie, do you want to answer some questions?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to come and sit with me?
Sit with you.
Okay, I'll sit on the floor and Geordie can have the tea.
Sure.
I think I just tipped over the cup of tea.
No, you didn't.
I nearly
well.
did. All right, I'm going to sit on the floor and Geordie's going to sit in the chair. Look at that.
I'm going to sit in the chair.
2 for the price of 1. Let's go. All right. Go. Ready, set, go. Go, Tinky Wink. Anytime soon. Time is money.
I'm wondering if the Wi-Fi is a bit delayed.
Hello. Maybe we have antique Wi-Fi.
Yep.
Katrina Wales. Hey? What? Geordie, will you come to the museum? Oh.
Yeah.
Are you coming to the paranormal thing? Yeah,
Yes.
Geordie was coming anyway.
Yes, I get dragged.
Geordie-
I love.
Geordie's on my paranormal team.
I love anything.
Does my dad
physical.
know what my mum is up to? Yes. Mandy, yes. Girls, what do you see happening with my health? I'm going to say it's imbalanced. There's something out of balance. So I don't know whether it's a hormone imbalance or a pH imbalance. I'm not quite sure, but I'm getting imbalanced. Geordie, what do you say?
Yeah, I was going to actually say need to go out and ground because I feel like you're very in your head over it as well. So allow yourself just to take a step back because you might be getting a little bit too much in your head in regards to that, Loretta. But yeah, no, I'm getting salt as well.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Mandy, I'm only going to answer one question, so please understand I've got to give some platform for other people to answer questions. But no, I don't feel he's upset. Spirit doesn't get upset. They have no human emotions anymore. What's this, Roxy? Do you see me and my partner purchasing a house anytime soon? maybe a time frame. I'm here in August next year, so I'm just going to put my number out. What do you think?
I was getting 3 months, but if you were getting August like next year, I would get August next year because I would have gone August.
So August this year or next year. There you go. Next.
Oh, that's really interesting. And I normally do, just for me, the way I do timelines as well is I give you a little bit of a signpost. And I know this is going to sound really funny because Beck's sitting next to me, but I'm actually seeing a barber's pole as a signpost that when you are going to purchase something, you'll do it. That will start showing itself to you.
The barber pole. There you go. Oh, did I drop something?
Just your water. I'm going to make tea.
Kim. Do you like my zip? Look at that. Look at that. That is HRT. A goddamn 15 pimple. Crikey. Right. Kim Judd. Where are we? You mentioned about going on some type of walk before. Sorry, I forgot the name. Shaman, I think. It's called a medicine walk. It's called a medicine walk. And so basically it's taking a walk and noting what stands out to you and then bringing that symbology back and figuring out what the hell the message is. So pay attention, just choose, just go for a walk in nature and or down the street even and pick 3 or 4 things that stand out to you. It might be a stop sign, it might be dog shit on the pavement, it could be somebody digging holes, it could be a fence that's fallen down. What stands out to you? A butterfly might fly past. What stands out to you, and then bring it back home and jot it down on a piece of paper and then get on the internet and figure out the symbology, and I guarantee you it will be right. If you can't find it, send me an inbox and I'll translate it for you. Will my film get greenlit? Not for mainstream, Fee. It might be a smaller project, but not for mainstream. I can see it as like a festival opening or something like that.
It's going to be a stepping stone for another one.
Kind of like a Cannes film project, but on a smaller. I don't know whether it's like the Melbourne Film Festival or something like that.
Oh, what's the Sydney one?
I don't know.
There's one. There's the Australian one.
AFI?
No. Oh God, I've got the guy's name in my head. But yeah, they run a film festival in Sydney.
What month do you see moving home? What do you guys think I am? A calendar? Seriously? Oh, exactly what you're going for. Righto, then that might be a yes. Okay. Beck, what month do you see me moving home? You answer that.
I think it's already past its time.
Pass the ball.
Yeah, I reckon it should be soon. Beck. The other thing too, Beck, I know you and you need to stop dragging your feet.
Yeah, Beck.
Just jump in.
Stop dragging your feet.
Jump in. I wouldn't be surprised by spring.
When's that?
September.
When the baby ducks come out to play, you'll move your house beyond your way. It's like, so there you go. What's this one? I always notice crows and magpies when outside and love the sounds of bees in my ears when in the garden. Love getting my hands in the soil. It's my way of grounding. Sam, where are you from? Is my daughter on the right medication? For the moment, Katrina. Yes. My soulmate tragically passed away in December, and even the doctor said he didn't know why when they gave him anesthesia. He passed away. Tell me something, anything, please. Oh, you're in Wollongong? Okay. I'm just asking you because there's no crows in Victoria. That's all. What's a fantail? What's a fantail?
Well,
Is it one of them lollies with the people's names on it? Rachel, what's a fantail?
Fantails fly in the house.
Oh, is that a bird? Is it a bird?
Are you talking about willy wagtails, Rachel?
Rachel, where are you from?
I don't know what a fantail is.
I'm wondering if it's a woolly wagtail.
It's a sweetie lolly. A New Zealand bird.
Oh,
Oh.
we're not up with the New Zealand.
Sorry, don't know no New Zealand language, bro. Okay, so wait a minute. I have to look at the bird. Just give me a second. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. The Prince of Tides is neither about princes or tides. Discuss. What's it called? A fantail.
There you go.
I'm Googling it. Wait a minute. What's this? I want to actually see the bird. Oh, it's like a woolly wagtail.
Yeah.
It's called a woolly fantail. Wait a minute. Fantail. Fantails are small. Southeast Asian.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, it's a woolly wagtail.
Check out. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
That's so cool. Okay, so basically, what we have, and this is a little bit of animal dreaming, which is what Scott specializes in. So a woolly wagtail or a fantail, it brings in excitement and it's very gregarious. It runs around, it eats the bugs, and it's very excited. Okay, and house is a representation of house. Okay, so what this would represent on an animal dreaming level is that excitement and that beautiful spring energy is coming into your being, and so it's like uplifting. You're saying it's a sign of bad news, but the transliteration of it is actually something totally different. Okay, because it's coming into your house, and the house is always, if you look at Carolyn Miss and what she talks about things, the house is always a representation of yourself. Okay, and the rooms are parts of your actual self. So my translation of that would be that that whole sprite, nervous kind of energy is in and near and around you, and it's trying to sort of like bring that forward as well. So hold on to that. And then of course the number 3, which is sort of like, I would say that I can see that you've been going through a difficult time of late, and I can see that the smiles have been few and far between, but having a look at this energy and the animal medicine behind it, I do feel that the energy is becoming less dense. It's going to become a lot lighter. It's going to become more smiles, and the birds will keep knocking until you actually pay attention. So this is one of those instances where you have to be awake and be aware. Otherwise, it's like they will keep knocking till you answer the door, basically. So that's how I would translate that too. Just having a look here, just bear with me. Okay, I've just picked up this butterfly. Look, it's really difficult for us to make an assessment on a passing when we don't actually have the spirit with us. And I don't have Tim's spirit with me at the present time. What I do know from being a death doula is that sometimes people just pass away, and it's one of the contraindications that when we have a general anesthetic, that these things can happen. People can stop breathing, that it can be a sleep apnea kind of thing, and it can be an allergic reaction kind of thing. There's so many different variables that will cause a passing under a general anesthetic. But you've got to remember that every time you put yourself under an anesthetic, you put yourself at risk from passing away. And all we can really do at the moment is just let you know that, you know, Tim would be fine on the other side. You know, you know, there's no pain or suffering or anything like that, because, you know, death does not hurt. You know, the fact that he's under an anesthetic, he would not have known anyway. So he wouldn't have felt any pain going into that anesthetic and being held in that anesthetic. And you know, they are always near and around you as well. So please know that he would be near and around you, supporting you, guiding you, holding space for your grief process. But you know, it's unless they're right in front of me, I'm not going to be able to get any information. But please, guys, if you do have any questions, or you do need some guidance or anything like that, please book in for a private reading with me. Just go to my website and book in. There's a button there to click in for a private reading, and on my Facebook page as well, book a reading. Also, you can click in on there, and we'll be able to give you some guidance. But I'm sure I speak on behalf of Geordie and myself when we send some love across to you. I hope that you do find some peace and some respite from your grief. So I hope that helps anyway. Guys, I'm going to end it there. It's been a mammoth 3 days for us at this incredible animal dreaming retreat on the Gold Coast. For anybody that wants to write a book, for anybody that's interested in writing a book, or oracle cards, or anybody that wants to you know, tell a story, please contact Animal Dreaming Publishing, because they are very, very versed in the publishing industry, what you need to know, and how things are, you know, how to get your work out there basically and support it. It's like I said, it's been a huge weekend for us. We're totally brain fried, but it's Sunday night and we have to do the banter. So for now, I'm going to love you and leave you, and I will be joining you next week on the banter from Mackay in Queensland. And I don't know, Geordie, what are you up to next week?
I'm at the Sydney My Body and Spirit Festival from Thursday to Sunday in the Psychic Room. So if you ever want to come up, if you're in Sydney, pop in and say hi. I'm in the Psychic Room, so I'm really looking forward to being in Sydney. It's my first year at MBS in Sydney.
Is it?
Yeah, I have not done Sydney. I've only done Brisbane and Melbourne.
Totally different venue.
Yeah.
Totally different venue.
So I'm really looking forward to it. Looking forward to meeting all my clients that I've met over the last 12 months with the Universal Hibernation. So really looking forward to that. And and also, guys, if you ever want to do either a book or just learn what to write, how to write it, these weekends, this is the first time I've been, and it was amazing. I've learned so much, even if you just have an idea and how to broaden that and just expand that idea. It was amazing this weekend. Absolutely loved it.
And you get lollies from Maria Alida. She turns out with lollies. Yeah. Lots of lollies. What else did I want to say to you guys? Private readings for Mackay. I am doing private readings in Mackay. I'm only doing a select number, so please jump on quick and book them in. I'm only doing them on the Friday morning to mid-afternoon, okay? Morning to mid-afternoon is when I'm doing those. And yeah, if you do get down to Sydney, we have been advised that there are some changes this year to Sydney, to the Mind Body Spirit festivals. There's no seminar rooms apparently, so there's no seminars, there's no workshops. There's the main stage that they'll be interviewing people on and performing on, but the smaller rooms are not going ahead. What else has changed this year? They've basically had to implement all this new stuff to stop COVID and
wider aisles, all that sort of thing.
Yeah, like less stalls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And while I'm on the banter tonight, guys, again, I'm going to ask all of my healing friends to jump on board here, because somebody very, very dear to my heart has been diagnosed. Him and his wife have been diagnosed with COVID in India. And we are praying and sending lots of love. It's a dear, dear family friend, somebody very, very special to me. So if anybody's got a spare minute, please send prayers. I'm not going to divulge his name or anything, but you know, you can send the energy through me and I'll pass it on. But India's in a really bad way, and you know, I send my love and blessings to him and his wife, but also to everybody else over there that's really struggling. So if you've got a spare minute, send some prayers, and you know, I'd really appreciate that. But for now, Gonna love you and leave you. I'm gonna talk to you during the week from Mackay. Geordie's gonna be at Mind, Body, Spirit in the Psycho ward. Oh, sorry, the Psycho room. The Psycho Pit. And you know, I'm sure that we'll catch up on the banter at some stage. I'm trying to get. I'm really trying to get Tonya on here, the psychotic cowgirl. But you know, we might get her. What do they call her now?
Australian cowgirl medium.
Can't get used to that.
I know, it's just crazy.
Like, you know, it's really just the wrangler with the hat on. That's basically it. The wrangler with the hat on and the cowboy boots. She is so awesome.
She is.
You
She's
know,
amazing.
if you haven't checked her out, what do they call her?
Australian cowgirl medium.
The Australian cowgirl medium. Tonya Reeves. Yeah, absolutely awesome chick. Love her to bits. Check out Maria Leda. Check out Scott Alexander King and what's going on with Animal Dreaming Publishing. Get onto the link. I'll put it up here again so you can order all those incredible books. Here it is. Bang. I hit the wrong key. Is that the right one? There it is. Okay. Order those new cards that's online, and we will talk to you all soon. Okay. Love to each and every one of you. And, babe, I will see you tomorrow, and I can't wait. Love you. Bye.